you ever wondered how your gut might be influencing your mental health? Today we're exploring the fascinating connection between your gut and your brain and how understanding this link can transform mental health care. We'll also look at some interesting research that supports this connection. As psychiatric mental health nurse practitioners, our role is not just about prescribing medications. It's about providing a holistic approach to mental health. One area that is gaining a lot of attention is the gut-brain connection. Let's dive into what this means and how it can impact your mental well-being. So what exactly is the gut-brain axis? Imagine it as a two-way communication highway between your gut and your brain. When I say the gut, I'm talking about your digestive system, which includes your stomach, your intestines. This connection is facilitated by several pathways. One key player is the vagus nerve, which acts like a telephone line, sending signals back and forth between the brain and the gut. Another is the enteric nervous system, often called our second brain because it contains over 100 million neurons right in our gut. Neurons are cells that help send messages in our body. For example, have you ever had that gut feeling about something? That is your enteric nervous system that is at work. And did you know that up to 95% of the body's serotonin, which is a chemical that helps regulate mood, is produced in the gut? This is why maintaining a healthy gut is essential for mental health well-being. Let's look at the impact of gut on mental health. How can your gut affect your mental health? When the gut is out of balance, a condition known as dysbiosis, it can lead to mental health issues like anxiety, depression, and it can also cause a brain fog. Dysbiosis means there is an imbalance in the good and the bad bacteria in your gut. There was a study that was done in 2021 that found that people with depression often have lower levels of beneficial bacteria. This is where probiotics come in. Probiotics are live bacteria that are good for your health, especially your digestive system. Some probiotics, known as psychobiotics, can actually influence your mood and behavior by producing neuroactive compounds like serotonin and GABA, another chemical that calms the nervous system. While regular probiotics mainly help your gut or digestive system, psychobiotics have an extra benefit because they can also help improve your mood and mental health. Think of psychobiotics as tiny helpers that live in your gut. They produce substances that can affect your brain and how you feel. For example, they can help make chemicals like serotonin, which is known as the feel-good chemical because it helps regulate your mood and makes you feel happier. There was a study that was done by Wallace and Millick in 2022 that showed that people with anxiety who took probiotics had lower levels of cortisol, which is a stress hormone, and reported feeling better. Now, let's talk about diet. What you eat plays a huge role in shaping your gut health. A diet high in processed foods can disrupt your gut microbiota, which is the community of bacteria living in your gut. On the other hand, a diet rich in fiber and fermented foods can promote a healthy gut. Foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi, they are good sources of probiotics. The Mediterranean diet too is one of the best dietary patterns for gut and mental health. It includes whole grains, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and lean proteins like fish. There was a study that was done in 2021 that was published in the Nutritional Neuroscience. This study was conducted by Goddess et al. They found that individuals following a Mediterranean diet had a 30% lower risk of developing depression due to its anti-inflammatory and gut supportive properties. As healthcare providers, we can educate our patients about the gut-brain connection. Simple dietary changes like adding a serving of fermented foods or leafy greens to meals can make a big difference. In addition to diet, lifestyle changes can support gut health. Stress management techniques like mindfulness, yoga, or therapy can help, as chronic stress can alter gut flora. Physical activity too can help promote the growth of good bacteria, as noted by a study that was done by Dalton et al. In 2022. By addressing the brain and the gut, we can help our patients achieve better mental and physical well-being. The brain the gut-brain connection is a powerful tool in our holistic care toolkit. So let me know, what are your thoughts on the gut-brain connection? Have you noticed how your diet affects your mood? Please share your experience in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more insights into mental health care. See you next time. Thank you.